This is another series of the 3 down front, but now we got 3-4. All right. So basically, it's this right here, guys. I'm gonna make this real simple. Make it real simple. All right. These guys right here. These guys right here are going to be the most athletic and the most strong. And what I mean by that is this. They are taught to take away lanes. All right? If we break this down, okay? So, go back to fundamental rules, all right? Offensive line wise, okay? Again, this is out of a 10 personnel. All right. So this is out of a 10 personnel, we can automatically know right here about alignment, guys. He's taking away C. He's taking away C. Okay. Following along so far? He's taking away B. He's taking away B. Okay. Now, because he's more the inside guy, right? Because again, he's your 4. All right, we break this down. This is your 4, okay? This is your 4. All right. This is 0, okay? So we know these things right here. This is how we know what we're going against, okay? When you understand what you're going against, you're going to have plenty of success, all right? You're going to have plenty of success, all right? So let's break it down like this. I know, based off my rule guard-wise, this for sure, like I said before, in a 3-3, 1 to 2. All right? This is legit 1 to 2. We're not going to put the running back in there yet. All right? That's an ugly 2. Let me do that again. All right? 1, 2. All right? Again, I always tell my guys this. If you're covered, this is your guy. All right? I'm going to use my other color to give you more in-depth details of what I'm talking about. This is your guy. All right? This is your guy. Okay? So, with these things in order now, remember this. Guards, now I'm dependent on you, okay? I'm depending on y'all to, in a bob protection. Let me put that in there as well. So again, I challenge my guys on bob protection, which is big. On big, I challenge my guys because again, as I continue to keep breaking this down, it's easy to do a 4-man slide, 3-man slide, 5-man slide is easy. But I think how you know the intellect of your guys when you do a big on big and they can be able to pick these things up. All right, so let's continue to keep going with this progression. All right, so we know these things already. The key to a lot of things with offensive line play is knowing what you got to do, knowing the fundamentals. I don't think we teach fundamentals enough, right? That's why I think a lot of your good coaches can be able to teach fundamentals, all right? Before I became a pretty solid coach, I just thought, hey, we should go out here and play, right? That's why I learned, oh, snap, I'm getting out schemed. I'm getting outworked. I don't like this feeling. So now I became a student, right? Because it's easy. Let me tell you, it's easy to tell your kids what to do. I'm sorry, to show them what to do. It's so easy because former players, it's in your DNA, it's in your blood to say, all right, bet, like, I know what we're going to do. But you got to teach. And a lot of good coaches can be able to break it down to where it makes sense. All right? So, again, if you're going against 3-4 defense, it's really easy to run the ball on them. If you can't run the ball against 3-4 defense or a 3-3 defense, all right, you need to fire that position coach, okay? Or if you're a player, you need to go ahead and just say, I'm going to go and hang this thing up. But I really want to talk about pass protection because pass protection is really speed going against technique. Pass pro is real key, and I love pass pro. I'm a run guy. Don't get me wrong, I'm a run guy. I'm excited as the next coach when we run the ball pretty well. I'm gonna get excited. But that pass pro, I think that is art. That is true art. To me personally, it allows you to really understand the intelligence of your kids, of your babies. All right. So again, your key in the bob, 1 to 2. All right. 1 to 2. Okay. I'm not mad you stay here. I'm not mad you stay here. I'm not mad you stay here. All right. These are the things right here that if you tell your kids this is what they're supposed to do, it's gonna make it easier for them because they automatically, when they're getting down their stands, whether again 2-point, 3-point stands, you done taught it right here. Now they see a 3-4 defense. All right, bet I need to lock in a little bit more, just in case they want to start doing this, and they shoot him. If they want to walk him up, but he goes this way. If they gonna walk him up here, but instead of him shooting this gap, he goes this gap. Or they may do a beautiful twist where he bring him over top, he crash inside, right? It's so many different things, and bring him off the edge. So many different things you got to be prepared for in a 3-4 defense because now, again, you got athletes, athlete. Once you got these athletes right here, linebacker wise, you know that they saying, y'all are big, you're slow, you're not gonna be able to move, you're not gonna be able to dissect what we're doing, and we're gonna beat you to sleep. All right? 3-4 has always been my biggest challenge because when I played high school ball, my senior year, we had a really good year, we ran the ball heavy, right? We went against first round playoffs, a 3-4 team, and they beat us. They beat us because we wasn't coached up correctly, right? We didn't understand the importance of how to block up a 3-4 defense. Nobody taught us, right? And you can't bully ball everybody. You can't bully ball everybody. I mean, in the ideal world, I wish I could bully ball people to sleep. But even I know that if we going in 3-4 defense, you ain't teach me what to do. I can't be a bully on the football field. I can't. No matter how much I want to be, I can't. All right. Let's get back into it. My focus with 3-4 defense is I'm very locked in with 3-4 defense. Very locked in with 3-4 defense. I think a 3-4 defense is the one that if you can block it up constantly and correctly, it really allow you to see the offensive line mind coach. Offensive line minded coach. O-line mind coach. If your O-line coach has a really good mind, really strong mind, it will show here against this here. All right? So, let's get into defenses. All right? Always remember this, okay? Again, you're going to take a 1-2 step back, all right? So say, for example, if you right-handed, you snap that ball with your right hand, this left foot going to go back first, all right? It's that Gallup step I taught you, all right? You're going to take a step back, like a 6-inch step backwards, and then you're going to bring this right foot right here, 6-inch steps backwards as well. You're going to be in some knee bent position. Your chest going to be up. Your eyes going to be looking straight at your guy. Your hands is ready to attack. All right? Because you got to think about it. If you are snapping the ball, all right, and just say you're going to slide to him, he's already right here. Why not give yourself some depth to be able to see what's going on, observe your opponent, and be able to play off of him, right? You already got to snap the ball. You're doing three assignments. You snapping, taking your left foot step back, your right foot step back. You need to be able to understand the importance of getting depth, okay? If you don't get dealt, you're going to get beat. All right? Now, as progressions go on, if he decides to go this way, you left foot, right foot, and then shuffle over. All right? Or wherever he goes, you just mirror him. But you gave yourself dealt to where you can be able to read what he wants to do. And at the end of the day, I'd rather you lose doing a technique than to lose because you just nervous your opponent and you want to try to get your hands up on them automatically. That's why at center, you got to be strong, man. You got to bench, you got to squat. If you ain't bench 300 pounds, if you ain't squat 400 pounds, you're going to get beat going against the nose. All right? So then it's going to be like, okay, now I can tell you to do the snap and then just shuffle. Slide left, slide right. All right? But I want you to be able to have depth to observe. So now, think about it. You gave him ground, he's going to go to a bull rush. So that's why your bench, your squat got to be really good to be able to take this on. All right? Same thing here. 1, 2. 1, 2. All right? Just observe. Read and react with your opponent. Okay? Now, we can now implement slide calls against 3-4 defense. All right? Say for an example, okay? If I got a guard here that doesn't work well with reading, okay? Now we can say, hey, fan call. Fan call is simply, this is universal language right here, guys. Fan call is saying, right tackle, all right, bet, hey, bro, listen. Depending on where he's lined up at, if he's literally right next to your defensive end, you know right now, tackle, the read got to come to you now in the 3-4. You automatically got to tell, all right, hey, look. He creeping. He's going to make a fan call automatically, all right? So a fan call is now, to make life easier, you working out to him, he's working out to there, all right? Now, because you made the fan call, you automatically telling the guard, hey, we're going to dedicate 2-man slide to these 2 guys right here. All right? So now when you say that, center, you really got to work. You really have to work now. All right? Same thing with here to make it easier. Fan. Boom, boom. Now, ideally, everybody is taken care of with the exception of this guy and this guy. And that's where running back come into place. Again, with your rip, where he goes to the right, or your lids, he goes to the left. King, again, remember, king don't change. King, queen. There's universal language too, where king, you going to the strong side, queen, you going to the weak side. All right, boom. So now we got a little thing taken care of. So we do a quote unquote, we got him in a rip, or we got him in Liz call, don't really matter. When we say a king call, queen call, when we say king, he automatic know if he are right here in this spot, he's gonna come up here. If he's a king on Liz side, again, he's gonna come right here, either over the top or come under him. Whichever one works. All right, again, football don't change, man. Just come down to personnel and the people. All right? So that fan call is automatically telling you, ideally, we're sliding. No ifs, and buts about it, we're going to slide. All right? Now, if we take away the fan call and we're just doing the bob, the big on big, I'm checking here first to this guy. Okay? I'm checking here first to this guy. All right? That really shows the athletic ability of your guards. And now guards, think about this, okay? If I tell him he taking that left foot step back first, the gallop step, and then 2, okay? Or the gain depth. Let's call it gain depth. Gain depth. Gain depth. Now I'm going to tell you, because automatically, again, you at left guard, your power is on your right side first. All right. This side is gonna be your quick step. Your left foot gonna be your quick step. Same over here. Your left side is your power side. Your right side is your quick step. All right. So now your 1-2 is your gain ground step is your right foot first, then your left foot. Left foot, then right foot. That way you can be able to observe on who's coming and who's not going to come. Okay? That allows you to be able to see the field. They'll be able to allow you to help inside or out if this guy do not come. All right? You got to compensate for your tackles and your center. And that's why they say that guards are not athletic, okay? They just say guards are kind of more your bigger guys, that it's not a tackle, like a pit bull, if you will. They're good at run blocker, they ain't good at pass pro. Well, I say on the contrary, we're going to be good at both. But we're going to be real strong in pass pro because the last thing I like to see, they throw all these different blitzes and stunts and twists, and we can't pick it up. I don't want that. Depending on my coordinator, if we in 10 personnel or he's a pass-heavy type of coach, I want to be able to tell him we're going to draw this thing up O-line blocking-wise to where I don't care. They send the whole house. You only going to have to probably throw off one guy, coach, if they send the whole house. Because my guys up front is going to take care of everything. All right? Now, let's get into slide right. All right? Rip, Liz. Now, again, running back, I said Ripper Liz, right? It don't matter. A lot of terminology changes, okay? I'm going over basic ones. All right? This is any coach, philosophy, terminology. They just say it different ways. All right? So rip is 3 slide, right? 3-man slide. Liz the same way. All right? These are just 3-man slides. One is telling you to the right, one is telling you to the left. Don't change. It's just terminology to make sure kids play fast. All right? Just play fast. Just play fast. Again, terminology changes, rule changes, running back, whatever you want to say. You know, Rip Liz with the running back. All right? King, queen, that'd be strong side, weak side. If you want to do O-lineman slide, Rip, right? Liz. All you're doing is breaking it down to a 3-man, 3 letters. All right? 4-man slide, whatever. Roger, Lisa. Okay? 4 letters. Lisa. Roger is just a number, right? It's just a name. So again, this can be a 4 slide, or depending on your offensive coordinator philosophy, wherever it is, can be a 5-man slide. All right? This could be a 5-man slide. All it comes down to is terminology, but the rules don't change. Your responsibility doesn't change. Now you just gotta learn terminologies. Terminology is really big in this world. You know what I mean, football wise, because you want to throw people off. But I'm giving you all universal. Majority of things all coaches use or have used at one point of coaching. All right. Again, it's your Rip, it's your Liz, your Roger, your Lisa. Now, I do want to talk about what good run you'll have success with against a 3-4 defense. All right. Again, your 3 down linemen with 3 linebackers, 4 linebackers, whatever, it don't really matter. I love to see this is what I love to see. And we'll wrap it up for the day, because I know there's a lot of probably tangents, if you will. I love to see gap scheme against this. So a buck, okay? Boom. Boom. Depends. If he's crossover, you take him. If not, boom. Okay? So this is your buck right. All right? I think a buck concept really worked very well. All right? So that's a buck. Buck sweep. All right? I'm not putting in personnel. I'm just showing you basic packages. Okay? Boom. Power. All right? Power is simply this, guys. Simply this. All right? Double team here. So this guy right there. All right? Try to kick him out if you can. All right? Or wash him down, depending where he goes. If he cross here, wash him down. He go outside, try to kick him out. All right? The heck with him. All right? That's where your power read can come in, maybe to the right, whatever side. All right? Boom, right in there. You do the gap hands, all right? Power hands, side hands, whatever. All right? You just making sure that he don't cross over top to interrupt this play. He's not gonna really make that play. He's not. Okay? He's not. That's where, eye candy come in. You can probably have a receiver right here. Motion him. Quarterback. Running back be on the left side. Quarterback, before he gets to the ball, hike the ball, boom. Ride it out. That way, you give time for him to do a skip pull, a traditional pull, however pull that you teach your guys to do it. Give him time to get around there, right? And now he sees this, he's gonna probably think, oh, this may be a jet. Let me try to come stop it. Beautiful, because now if we use the receiver in motion with this guy right here, right? That eye candy is gonna make them automatically try to shift, or now the responsibilities and rules change, right? That's how we put defenses in confusion, because now eye dressing, window candy, whatever you want to call it, all right? Eye candy, whatever. When you have him with the receiver in motion, he's gonna automatically commit to the receiver, all right? So now he's already, by alignment, he's gonna be out, even if we don't even have the receiver in motion, because it's hitting up. It should hit up in this A gap. We should have so much penetration with the double team right here, the deuce. We should take him all the way over here to this wheel back, ideally. All right? And it should hit up in here. Even though it's gonna look like it's hitting B, it's really hitting A, because we didn't got pushed. All right? Now, if we can't get pushed, perfect. That's why the skip pull is simple. He comes around, keep his shoulder square, identify as a target. His target is this guy right here. He's gonna identify that. He's gonna do the skip pull, keep his shoulder square, and once he gets to him, land home, run through him. All right? Double team to this wheel. Okay? We reading this guy, technically. We reading him. Okay? If he decides to come crash down and stop that, quarterback gonna pull that. Okay? If he decides to stay there and wait, give it up in there, let's go press it. Okay? So that's a little wrinkle that you can do in a 3-4 defense against a power play. All right? 9 times 10, sometimes people like do power out of 10 personnel. Power can be out of 11 personnel. But I think personally, do the receiver in motion, that's going to really throw these guys off. All right? Especially if we run the ball pretty well, or we can pass the ball pretty well. They got to still remember, even if they doing their assignment, they trying to play hard and fast, if we're gashing them pass-wise or run-wise, they got to compensate now. They got to adjust. Just like we got to adjust offensively, they have to adjust defensively. Okay? So now that window dressing is making him honest. All right? Once you make him honest, you can be able to now get him out the way. Now we're going back to our traditional rule of reading this guy. Okay? So power is another good play. Again, I'm just talking out of I'm just talking what works against 3-4 defense. All right. So your gap schemes can work. I'm big on this too, y'all. I'm big on this. I'm big on this as well. All right. Grab my marker real quick. Marker top. Zone, baby. So this your gap scheme. Zones. Inside. Outside. That zone against this is beautiful, guys. And again, this is 10 personnel. All right. Say we got inside zone. All right. So remember, this is the A's, right? B, C, all that good stuff. A, B, C, right? Now remember, even to the right, R to the left. So this is 2, 4, 6. All right, 1, 3, 5. Y'all got that? Remember, that don't change. That is fundamental football 1-on-1. That's Pee Wee football. You play Pee Wee football. Or if it's high school, that is high school, okay? Those are traditional rules, man. Nothing really changes with that, all right? And again, I'm doing out 10 personnel. I'm not going nothing past 10 personnel, all right? Inside zone. All right, let's just say we're going, everybody number change in regards to running back, quarterback, fullback, whatever, all right? Let's just say we're doing a traditional 22, all right? So we know 22 is hitting up in here, okay? Now, here's how you can do this, all right? Because we know we're going inside zone. You man that up on your own, right? You man it up on your own. We're going to here to this guy, all right? You got the easy job in the world. You check inside first, just in case he spill over top. But if he don't come, you got to this guy right there, all right? It should doing it how it should look in a perfect world. They both doing a double team on him. But basically, but because this is a 4, we know he may crash over, so you read him first and then you working up. All right? Easiest job in the world. All right? That's one variation of blocking it. Okay? Here's another variation. Double team to this guy. Okay? Working up to this guy. All right? The duo. And he just staying home backside. You darn near call it a 22 inside zone lock. Lock basically saying this. Backside tackle. Stay home. All right? Stay home. Easy. Backside tackle, stay home. All right? So this will be more of your duo scheme, okay? This is more your double team variation, all right? The other one is kind of like a man, monkey, whatever you call it, all right? This is more your duo concept, okay? Your duo concept is basically saying this. O-line wise, we're not getting enough push as we can more on that man side, on the tackle side, if you will. So let's help you tackle, all right? Boom, get push here, get up in there, all right? Boom, now y'all two working together, reading his nose and reading his backside wheel, all right? Again, if he stays home, that's fine. If he works up here, ideally, it should literally be 1, 2, 3 on 1, 2. Literally. These two working these two. The heck with him, it's inside zone. All right? So this is your duo. This is duo. All right? This is duo. Double teams. All right? Follow me so far? The other one I showed you was man. All right? Do one more outside zone. Now concluded for the day. All right. Outside zone. Again, just 10 personnel, guys. We ain't getting the personnel yet. I'll get in there as time go on. But we just doing outside zone. Let's do outside zone right. All right. Now, the rules change. They change drastically if you ask me. All right. Simply like this. Again, if we got A, B, C, we're trying to hit the C hole. We're going to the right. Okay. So now, we'll make a fan call. Remember in Pass Pro, right? Fan call universal and run game as well. Fan. I'm going to work here. You get him. All right. Depending on where he goes. If he cross over here, you get him. If he goes backside, that's fine. He should get that. Go right here. All right. You coming up here. It's not really man over because man over is more of a 4 down front. You got a 3 on your side or you got a 1 on your side. We got a 4-man front. And we'll get into that. It's like, all right, bet. We'll do a man over. All right. We'll say, hey, my center is going to get that 3 technique. We got a 4 down front. All right, that's kind of what the man over is, and we'll go into that when we get into a 4-2, a 4-3 defense, 4-4 bear, all those good things. We'll take on those layers as well. All right, but this is simply easy, guys. This is the most easiest job because you got to automatically think about this. If he's a 4, remember, these are 4s, fellas. These are 4s. He's gonna go here. All right, he's supposed to go here. They got gap contained outside, remember? So with that being said, look, we know he's gonna go here, you just get here. You just go there. All right? If he stay outside, that's fine. We're out, we're running. We're turning and running. We're saying in a 3-4 defense, we're gonna be the same athletic ability y'all got. We're gonna run too. We're gonna run and we're gonna move well in space. All right? So this is more of your turn and run. Concept from outside zone. All right, we all turning and running. It should look like a god doggone symphony. Everything is in unison. It's a work of art in outside zone. All right, so this is turn and run concept. Okay, now here's another one. There's another variation of the inside or the outside zone, I'm sorry. All right. Now, say if we're not able, offensive line wise, right, to have success, right? We're not able to have success with getting him covered up by the guard. All right. So now we can make an exchange call. A wrap again. We don't got no H in here, right? We don't got everybody else. I'm just talking specifically this box that we're going against and these 5 guys right here. All right. We can say, hey, exchange. You just stay right there, get him hooked as much as you can. Now you coming around to get this guy. All right. It's darn near turned into a pin and pull concept, but it's really not. Okay. We just want to make sure we get everybody covered up. All right. Now, he can stay here. You making that exchange. All right. And you still doing your assignment. So a darn near turned into a butt call, but it's really exchange. So exchange can be universal. For outside zone, it's still the same. All right. Again, like I said in Pass Pro, we want to make sure he's taken care of, he's taken care of. If they're taken care of, that's fine. If he can get this guy covered up, beautiful. Now, say for example, he's having a hard time with him. As he's coming around, his body, based on his pulling technique, should be able to knock this guy back over, the nose back over, so the center can get over there and come set and block him up, right? But it's just simple exchange call. Exchange. You. Boom, I'm gonna stay here. You wrapping around. Boom, stay there. You wrapping around. Now you're giving a running back time to really see the field as well, because sometimes it goes so fast. Those gap schemes allow your running back to stay calm and composed so he can be able to read it better. Sometimes running backs want to hit it right now. They want to hit it right now. Especially if you're doing a good job blocking, they want to hit it. All right? But this is another example that darn near turned into a buck, but it's not really a buck. But it's going to look like a buck. It's just outside zone. It's another variation of outside zone. So that's how in Vince Lombardi, man, again, very foundational coach with the gap scheme technique. He understood his players. And that's where I come in as a coach. I had to understand myself as a player, and I understand my guys now as a coach. So there's so many different ways you can do blocking style, right? But we'll just do a simple exchange call, okay? But it's still outside zone. It's not an automatic buck sweep, because again, if it's automatic buck sweep, is him here, it's 3-on-3. Boom, boom, boom. All right? But now it comes to the ebb and flow of the game to where it's still outside zone. We didn't get a running back 3 options. 1, 2, 3. In a buck, he got to go hit it right now, which will probably be outside. If we kick him out, we're trying to hook him in the outside zone. All right, big difference. Buck, kick him out. He can get in there right now. All right, and 2, because now the backside guard and worked up to this backer. All right. So at the end of the day, man, run blocking wise, pass pro wise can be a thing of art, thing of beauty, if you can be able to coach it very well, and the kids can be able to show it on the field. So, with that being said, this concludes the 3-4 defense. All right. I went to pass pro like I said earlier. Then I went into the run scheme against 3-4 defense. I think 3-4 defense is a lot of coaches can hang their hat on that. I think if I was a defensive coach, defense coordinator, minded coach, I want to do a 3-4 defense. I want to put my athletes on the field. I want to disrupt you. I want to disrupt you constantly. As time go on, right, we'll come back to the 3-3, the 3-4 again, but now just different variations of it, which is tight, loose, guys walked up, guys backed off, 2 guys walked up, 1 guy's a little bit more up, 1 guy's back. We'll get into those things, all right? But I just want to give basics of 3-4 and a 3-3, okay?